At first glance, the Honor 8 looks like a glass version of the huwaiP9. They have the same dual cameras, 5.2-inch Full HD display, battery size, and are even running the same UI. Let's see if it's worth spending a couple $100 more on the P9, or if the Honor 8 is the clear choice. Huawei makes some of my favorite smartphones. Their sister brand Honor used to come out with similarly spec'd devices that were nowhere near as sophisticated looking as their more expensive counterparts. That's not what's happening here. The Honor 8, whose design and finish are more similar to the premium aesthetic of the Samsung S7 series with its 15 layers of stunning color reflectiveness, just make the Honor 8 beautiful. By contrast, the P9, whose 2.5D glass on the front and all-metal chassis, has a more understated elegance. Both devices run EMUI 4.1 on Android 6.0, sport the same size battery, offer a micro SD card for expansion, have a 5.2-inch display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080, and although I did notice a pretty big difference in color temperature initially, you can actually go in and adjust the settings so the displays can look virtually identical. Being all metal, the P9 is a little bit heavier, but it comes in a touch slimmer than the 8. The P9 does offer a little bit more punch in terms of multitasking and opening large applications and games, but both processors do offer a premium experience. Digging into the camera, both have the same dual camera setup with two 12-megapixel lenses, one of which is monochrome, which lets in more light and only shoots in black and white. You'd assume the cameras would offer the same features, and for the most part they do. The UI navigation is the same, but the icons and some of the features are a little bit different. Instead of a monochrome mode, the Honor offers you a Pro mode, which you can get on the P9 by simply pulling up in the regular camera. You still get time-lapse, light painting, slow-mo, and night shot. But one of the features that comes with the Honor 8 that isn't on the P9 is food mode. In live filters, which appears on both handsets, there is a monochrome mode available. We decided to try shooting using this filter on the 8 and the monochrome camera on the P9. You can see that the black and white photos on the P9 have higher contrast and greater detail. It might be because the Honor 8 drops the Leica branding that we don't have a dedicated mode, or maybe it's just that millennials don't love black and white as much as Leica enthusiasts. When it comes to just taking a regular photo, I'd say the Honor and the P9 are head-to-head. Occasionally the P9 takes a better snap, occasionally the Honor 8 takes a better snap. I would say that these two cameras are very evenly matched. One mode that performs the same is the aperture mode, where you can change the focus after the fact. The camera uses both cameras to create depth of field. The front-facing camera is the same 8-megapixel shooter, but for some reason, when the display goes white to improvise a front-facing flash, it's so bright on the Honor 8, I'm not actually able to take a selfie. The P9 does have the same feature, but I don't have the same problem. If you're looking for major differences between the two handsets, there is one thing the Honor 8 comes with that the P9 doesn't, and that is a smart button. Both handsets feature a fingerprint sensor on the back, but on the Honor 8 it is programmable. We'd assume that Huawei could offer this in an update in the future, but for now, this is one thing the 8 comes with that the P9 does not. At $399, this is $250 to $300 cheaper, and I'm not seeing a lot of value from the P9, apart from the fact that the all-glass design makes the Honor 8 a lot more fragile than the P9. This super slippery phone has a case that isn't going to offer very much protection. If you're hard on your devices, I guarantee that you're going to have to replace either the front or back glass display at least once if you keep it a year. Apart from the fragility of the handset, there's nothing that the P9 has to offer the Honor 8 doesn't bring to the table. What do you think? Should I just get a rugged case and forget about the good looks and call it a day? Or stick with the rock-solid P9 and have an elegant-looking handset that can handle the real-world use? I hate breaking smartphones, and it's almost worth the $250 to me not to crack the glass. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'm your host, Nicole Scott, for Mobile Geeks.